Across the country, chefs are taking mom's humble heap of ground meat and transforming it into meatloaf magic. Our search for meatloaf paradise begins in the seaside city of Tampa, Florida. Most people come here for the surf and sun, but those with hearty appetites ride the waves to a little place called Datz, where they find a totally different kind of paradise.
This meatloaf is epic. It's a must-have.
Meatloaf was a staple on our dinner menu at home. It just means really good comfort food. And Datz has just taken it to the next level by stuffing it with one of your other favorite comfort foods, mac and cheese. It's a marriage made in heaven.
Cheese and mashed potatoes.
This super stuffed comfort food started with a humble meatloaf recipe handed down from a fellow chef's grandmother. It was Datzified when the owners packed their wildly popular mac and cheese appetizers inside to turn their house-made meatloaf into a brick of culinary gold.
So we took the fried mac and cheese balls, which are 4 different cheeses. We have a sharp cheddar, we have Fontina, smoked Gouda, Velveeta. So we stuffed these into a 1-pound loaf of our original meatloaf and bake it off till it's just ooey and gooey and taking the best of both comfort foods and combining them into one.
Chef Jason Dame prepares each individually stuffed luscious loaf by hand, using only premium ground beef from a local purveyor.
This is our bacon mac and cheese stuffed meatloaf. First we start with the dry ingredients, diced onions, diced green peppers, ketchup, 3 whole eggs, a little yellow mustard, kosher salt, black ground pepper.
Jason uses saltine crackers to hold these 18-ounce individually sized stuffed meatloaves together.
Fill them up halfway, and our cheeses that we use, and a little Newski's bacon, which is great bacon, so we call it a pod, mac and cheese pod. And we fill that in each one, right in the center, almost like a buried treasure.
After the pans are filled, they're covered with wax paper and aluminum foil to keep the meatloaf from drying out, then baked at 375 degrees for 45 minutes, and finally topped Southern style with ketchup.
It is a full-blown comfort food. It's not fancy, but it's fabulous.
It's amazing.
I love their meatloaf. Love it. The meatloaf here it's really special. It's comfort food with mashed potatoes and peas, and it's the whole package. But then you have the little surprise inside with the macaroni and cheese.
In addition to the mac and cheese, Datz's offers some sides outside the meatloaf as well. The traditional garlic mashed potatoes and peas, or sweet and salty chips with creamy blue cheese drizzle.
The surprise when you come to Datz is they make their own potato chips.
It's the perfect chip.
We go through about 3,000 pounds, over a ton of chips a week, and they're all hand sliced, and they're just really unique. People just come for miles around, they love them.
Either way you have it, you'll be transported to meatloaf heaven.
It has you closing your eyes and it evokes memories of growing up, and I just think it's wonderful. There's like a surprise in every bite.
Just like their stuffed meatloaf, the vibe at Datz is fun and funky. And though they've become famous for their cheesy sensation, Datz is still a laid-back locals hangout with a loyal following.
We're real close to MacDill Air Force Base. We really take care of the military personnel. They walk in the door, they get a big hug, they go to the bar and have a beer and order meatloaf.
I'm in the Army, so I was here 3-4 nights a week. I went to Afghanistan, and they sent me a shirt that said Datz, so it's really like coming home. I mean, everybody is very gracious here.
We wanted to design something that we would feel comfortable coming to more than once in a while. So we designed it to feel like it was home. People come here and you'll see them 3 hours later, just sitting and talking and having a good time.
I love the atmosphere. It's my kind of atmosphere. It looks different from the outside than when you actually see the inside. It's really enjoyable.
It's neat the way the community is brought in here. This is my second kitchen.
We come to Datz at least every week. I mean, it's a wonderful spot.
Most customers come for the familiar atmosphere and a meatloaf oozing with melted cheese. But there are other tasty treats on the menu as well, like their juicy Havana Hottie.
I have the Havana Hottie, one of the most beautiful sandwiches ever made. Smoky roast pork, and crunchy pickles, and melted cheese. It's just fantastic.
This sensuous mouthful of pig and pickles is just one of many meatloaf alternatives on Datz's massive menu.
Chicken and waffles is one of the most popular things here at Datz. People love it. Fried, crispy chicken, the savory waffles, which we put cheddar cheese in, so there's a little bit of twist there, and then a jalapeno infused syrup. So it's a sweet, savory, ooh so good comfort food.
So it's pretty nice to have a waffle for dinner.
I knew I loved this restaurant when the first time I came here. I saw that their bacon was an 1/8 of an inch thick. That made me happy.
Thick bacon, a laid-back atmosphere, and a meatloaf wrapped around mac and cheese. At Datz,